Are there any tools that I can use to calculate the cost of downtime for my organization?
So there's a lot of different methods that have been used to calculate downtime for different organizations. And you have to pick the one that works best for your organization. Some organizations are primarily office workers, so you have different calculations we use for those versus, say, a manufacturing plant, which is going to be a very different calculation. So from a very basic standpoint, if you just want to get a ballpark, one method is for just a revenue calculation. If you take your annual revenue, divide it by 2,080, you'll get roughly what your revenue per hour is for that organization. So as just a very rough starting point, that's what you can look at from a downtime calculation. What's that going to cost you if you're down for 8 hours, 16 hours, a couple of days? What's that look like? So that's going to be a very rough calculation. Another way to do it is based on salary. Oftentimes, office type environments will look at their cost of having their staff there. So if that staff can't work, that becomes part of that calculation. So you take your payroll and divide that by that 2,080 calculation number. They're both obviously very rough estimates of what that downtime is going to cost your organization. And obviously there's some times that are more critical than others. And as we all know, some kind of downtime is never going to happen at your lowest point in the year, your least busy point. It's always going to be at the worst time. I encourage you to go look at a tool that's available for free online from one of our partners called Datto. It is a web-based form where you input all kinds of different metrics for your organization. The metrics range from the size of the organization, all those kind of financial figures, as well as how you back up the data currently, what kind of data windows you have. We'll look at the restore times, and it's going to help us to calculate in a much more rigorous way what downtime is actually going to cost your organization. So we'll put a link to that tool here. Again, it's a free tool. You can put your information there and play with that tool to figure out what that downtime really is going to look like for your organization.